Yeah, and I told my brother, I cannot manage you. I could just only manage you, not your friends, because I don't know your friends. You trying to bring two people behind you, or three, I don't know how many he was trying to bring behind him. And I'm like, you didn't even make it. You're just starting. I'm trying to teach you. I'm trying to let you know. It's like at the end of the day, I listen to a lot of entrepreneurs' advice. I listen to all of that. And I told them, you can't bring friends. Friends is the number one thing. I don't care if y'all grew up with each other. And y'all always been down for each other. Y'all this and that. Things change while growing up. People can be jealous. People can kill you for what you got. And you have to be careful when it comes to friends. It doesn't matter how long y'all known each other. Y'all can know each other for 10 years. Shit can change. That's what you have to understand. And I told him, by you want to do this in the music industry, it's going to change because your friends is not going to be, say he make it and his friend did it. They're going to get mad at me. It's like, oh, I'm more focused on him, not them. Or say his friends make it and he didn't. That's why I said I'm trying to like let him learn. My brother don't care about the fame stuff. He don't care nothing about that. I want to be a manager, try to take a chance because I always, and since I was a kid, I always want to be famous. I always do, since I was a kid. I don't know for what reason, what fame for me, what kind, because I'm not into acting. I'm not into music. I damn sure won't do scandals just to be famous. I damn sure won't do that because I don't want to look a fool. You know, but if I want to be, I realize that I'm 28 years old. I realize if I ever reach that that top of my goal of being famous, I'd rather be famous of something I've been doing, of success-wise. Like, I worked hard. I did a lot of business, and I'd rather be famous for that, like my business work, not for nothing stupid, you know? And, hold on, I hate talking for the people. Some lady will come in running right now. And it's raining. I'm about to go in the car. Yeah, and you can't just be famous just to be one, you know? Like, for example, everybody kept saying the Kardashians, they famous for no reason. They famous just to be famous. But at the end of the day, when you look at their show more and more, they became more successful. Like, it just isn't about the reality TV. They became more successful because they started doing their own business. They launching, they smart with their money. They became smart. They did a lot of moves. Like, they don't stay in just a reality star. They didn't. They just became successful business people. And they just keep going more and more of what they want. So I'm just saying, like, at some point I do want my dream to come true. But, like, I want to own a restaurant. I want to own that one day. I want to cook. I love cooking. I love it. And that's what I'm doing in my spare time of this pandemic. And I enjoy doing that. It's just, I have a lot of business ideas I want. I just don't have a door open for me yet. I don't know where can I go. I'm just like, I used to be lost, like, where do I do it? Maybe because at the time I didn't know what I wanted to do in business. I just like, okay, I just want to be a businesswoman. Maybe it was that. That's what was the most frustrating thing ever. But once you have time and whatever job you in, and you in the job where, like, for example, I'm working Firehouse Subs. It's easy. It's not the worst job, but it's not the best job ever. I'm grateful for having that job. I'm grateful that God even helped me get the job because I was without a job for 2 years. But I started the job when I was in college, and I'm 28 now. I started when I was 24. And the job is like, it's not about the job. It's just, I'm like, I got depressed because it's like, I want to do something in life. I don't want to just be at the firehouse flipping subs all my life. I don't want to do that. And then I got my little brother into the job after he graduated, and he got depressed, like he don't want to be there. So I just want us to succeed. I got like 2 other sisters at home too also. I just want all of us to succeed. Like my younger sister, I see that she into makeup. Like she always doing makeup. Like she has her makeup, YouTube makeup. But the way she does her YouTube, I will always tell, like, listen, you have this personality, this outgoing personality. Don't like hide it in the camera and just try to be stiff. You know? she has this personality. For some reason, she's not gonna. I don't know why she don't want to show it, you know. But when I looked at her, I noticed she into makeup. She's into that, and I was like, one day I want to be that girl to help her to like get a makeup deal or have her own makeup brand. Like I want her to get into that. Like my twin sister also. I see she probably have ideas what she could do, you know, what she wants to do and everything. But, you know, she's into her church and into her for her to get baptized. I understand that. But I see all of us can make it. Like I see my little brother, my younger brother, like as a businessman. I want to help. I want to do a talent agency one day also. I like write a lot of my goals. I want to have my own restaurant because I love to cook, and I've been practicing cooking, frying chicken. I've been practicing all of that. Come up with my recipes and try to mix it up. Like I would go on YouTube, okay, how do they make this? And I would look at YouTube, write the ingredients down, but I would add my own ingredients as on top of that, like spice it up. Like I had my first time learning how to do curry chicken when I was 19 or 20. I had to learn how to do curry chicken. I didn't know how to do it, but I love curry chicken. So I was like, I want to learn how to make it. So I had to keep practicing. I had to look on YouTube how to make it. I'm still trying to practice it. Like I want to make it taste like the Jamaican ones, cause I love the food. The food I always eat like Jamaican. I always pick my favorite dish. I pick from the islands. I pick my favorite dish from Jamaican, and I try to make it jerk chicken, oxtails, brown stew chicken. Those are my favorites. So what I do, I go home, I try to look it up. How do they make it? What's the ingredient? What's the recipe? What's all of that? What do they do? What's the temperature wise? I had to learn that. When I was a kid, my mom, she taught us how to cook. She taught us to clean our food, you know? But my mom don't measure her food. She measure it by her eyes. I have to like start measuring my food because I be overcooking things. So like I had to learn the degree, like how long to cook it, you know, what's the temperature. I have to learn those things, and I have to write it down or I will forget. So one of my goals is to do a restaurant. I want to do like a tropical restaurant, but I want to have an area where I see like upcoming artists want to perform, or I could have a poetry night in my restaurant. I wanted that. I want to do food truck. I chose food truck in my mind because I'm like, okay, let me do food truck, try to get noticed. I can't even afford the food truck. The food truck like $17,000. One food truck I want to go see is $43.5K plus $3,500 to decorate the inside, to do all of that extra stuff. I don't have that. I don't have that in my savings. My savings is like what, 15, and that's it. Like I'm 28. I don't know when life is gonna start for me. I don't know when life is gonna move for me. So I don't know what to do at this point. But all I know, I have a dream and I have goal. I pray about it every day. And I told my little brother, stop being angry, stop being sad, stop being very aggressive. You have to write down your hobby, write down your music. He likes to write music. I told him, write it down. Write your music. And then once this coronavirus lift up by 2021, hopefully you can go out there perform. But I told my little brother, you have to travel. And I told my sister that with her son, he has to travel. She could come because he's underage and he's a minor. And I told her, you have to trust me because at the end of the day, that's my little nephew. I won't play my family, but they have to pay me. They do, because ain't nothing free. How am I supposed to eat? My goal is to quit Firehouse Subs by 2021. I don't know what month, but I want to quit it. But my goal is to actually get something going on. To get something, I want to be somewhere. I want to be somebody, I want to move my parents out that neighborhood where every minute you hear gunshots. I want to get them out of there. I'm sweating. It's not about like, I can, some people they like to be rich because they want to live in this lifestyle of buying designers. I don't buy no designers at all. I don't even buy name brand shoes. I have name brand shoes, but I only got like 4 pairs of Jordans. Just 4 pairs. And 1 Steve Madden sandals. And I got heels, but I got like, those high heels was in my early 20s. I don't buy new shoes or new clothes because I'm trying to save. I have a Toyota Prius I'm driving. I could change the car if I want to, but I choose not to change my car. Why? Because that is the least of my worries. Like, at least I have a car. It may not be the best car, but I have a car to take me some places I need to go. Even though what makes me messed up on my savings, because my car kept breaking down, I brought it from somebody for $300. There was a girl my sister used to be around with, was friends with. She sold me the car for $300. So I took it, but I had to spend a lot of money to fix it, like almost $1,500, and I was going broke out my savings, and my savings was something to invest. But I don't know where life is going for me right now. I don't know, and it's just like, it's hard. It's not easy. You can have this dream, this imaginary mind of where you want to be, and you want to do this, you want to do that. It's hard. It's not easy. Like, I'm a Jehovah's Witness. I'm not baptized, so I think I'll probably be like, I'm a Bible student, something I just learned. I'm a Bible student, something like that. But I grew up in the Jehovah's Witness. I grew up in it because my parents are one. So that's the only religious I know, and I can't change. It doesn't matter what happened in life. I just won't switch up on my religious. It's just something I grew up in. But I don't want, like, let me take these headphones off, because I have to drive. But I don't want, like, my religious define me. Oh, this and that. I pray to God, guide me. Guide me through everything. That's what I do. I always pray to God. Guide me. Show me the way. Show me the path. I pray. I want to be that successful woman. I want to be the one to be like, damn, she did it all. She's very inspiring. I want to be like that. Right now, my goal, I used to be small. My goal is to lose weight, because I gained all this weight at this job I'm in. I gained a lot of weight. It's not even at the job neither. It's just because I kept eating late night, and I gained a bunch of weight. And now I'm just big, and I'm short. I'm like 5 feet. I'm like 4'9", 5 feet, one of them. And I don't want to be in that weight. So I'm making the goal of where to lose weight now. Why I'm at this pandemic, because it's like I can't do nothing. I have goals and ambitions, and a lot of people think I'm too good for the job I'm in. Like, I have too much going on. Like, I have good passion goals. They feel like I should be somewhere else, and it's like, I understand that, but it's life. You don't know where life take you, and I don't have a choice but to work at the job. I can't quit it. I have a car insurance. My parents ain't finna pay the car insurance. I gotta pay my car insurance, my phone bill. It's hard. Life is hard, and it's what you make out of it also. You know, you have to go out there and do what you have to do. You have to go out there and chase your dreams. You can't just sit home, this and that. I have family members right now. You think any of them, like relatives, you think any of them will help me what I want to do? I have an older brother on my dad's side. Text me one day. He wrote me on Facebook. I don't know. I think that was like a few months ago, or 3 to 4 months ago, one of them. He wrote me and saying, like, he's going to give me money to support my passion. Today, we in the month of September. To this day, I haven't seen this money this man gave me. But that's okay, because I'm not going to go ask him for it. I'm not going to be like, oh, where the money you promised? I'm not going to do it, because I knew it wasn't going to happen. They don't want, that's why I don't tell my family members what I wanted to do. I don't tell the relatives at all. My family members, the ones I can tell is my little brother, my sister, that's it. But like aunts and uncles and cousins, I don't tell them, because in my family, they like to compete. They love to compete. So when they love to compete, they don't want you to be better than their kids or better than them. They want you to fail. They want you to be a miserable person so they can have something to gossip about. And my little brother wanted to drag our little cousin that we don't even talk to behind him to do the rap career. I'm like, no, you don't do that. Because these people don't care about us. I said, they don't care. I said, I guarantee if he make it, he don't care to drag you in it. I was like, he don't care to drag you in it. He don't care. Like, come on. We don't speak to our relatives. We don't talk to them. That's what I said. We have to be the one. Before our parents, God forbid, gone, we have to find a way, because right now I'm 28, still live with my parents. It's not a bad thing, but I know when I reach to the point of my age of 30, I don't want to live like that. I want to be somewhere in life. And it is not about being rich, or it's not about being famous, because you can be rich any kind of way. You got drug dealers that's rich. It's any kind of way you can get money. Go gamble, go any kind of way. It's any kind of way you can be famous. You know, not right now in this generation, it's any way you can be famous. It's not even hard, but I don't want to do it like that. I'd rather work and succeed. And so I can be something like, damn, okay, I did that. I did something right. I don't want to just do, my brother want to do something stupid, like, because he see a lot of pranks going on social media. He see a lot of stuff like that. And I'm like, why you want to do what everybody do? That's stupid. I said, that's dumb, because everybody's doing it. What makes you going to be different from everybody else? We're going to look stupid, you know? You're going to look stupid out the world, like you're doing pranks. Because all people going to do is stare at you. And you're going to, want to get arrested for disturbing the peace, too? I said, it's stupid. Maybe they made it. The people, the YouTubers made it. They became something out of it, but not everybody the same. Just because he made it, he make it because he did YouTube with prank and he became something out of it. Doesn't mean you're going to be something out of it. That was luck that person got it. It doesn't mean you got to follow and do the same because he got it. You don't know what could happen for you. That was, you got to think differently. You can't think the same. You have to think very, very different. I always want to be a reality star. It's not, when I first saw my reality TV was Run House with Russell Simmons' brother, Rev Run, and the Simmons sister. I saw their show and I was like, I want to be a reality star. I really want to be a huge reality star like that. I want to do something. But when the Kardashians came out, I was like, damn, they became something out of that. They became huge. It was like huge and no one can top that. It's like, damn, they the first family that became huge out in reality TV. So I was like, and the person was like, you know, first off, who's gonna watch me? Who am I? Everybody tell me and my sister we should have one because of the way our personality is. It's just, I don't want to be like copying people, you know. It's just like, you have to figure, I'm still gonna have a reality TV. I still am, but I just have to find a way. I know by next year I just need something. I can't stay the job I'm in. I don't want to work for nobody else no more. I'm 28. I'll be 29 next year. I don't think I can stay any longer like this forever. It's just, all I know, you have to follow your goals, follow your dream, focus, write down all your goals. What do you want? Just write it down. It don't have to be in order. Just write it down, what you want in life, what you expect life to happen. Get a vision board. Create a vision board. Go to Walmart, Office Max, go to wherever you can buy a posting board and create a vision board and hold on to it. And 10 years later, you can look at it. I have a vision board I created at the house. And it had nothing but entertainment stuff I put on it. I don't do it no more. I stopped because I never become anything out of it. It's just, I did the vision board. It's like sometimes I look at it, I did it for no reason. But I did the vision board because everybody was doing it and shit became true for them. And I thought, at least if I did a vision board, maybe something could come true out of it. But that vision board, that big poster, the poster board you use for science projects, it's still sitting in my house. It got things in it. It's not finished, but I stopped doing it because it's like, let's be real. I would never reach into the entertainment industry. I would never reach into the, I never became famous. I never know what that life is. And the only life I know is being broke and struggling. That's the only thing I know. But I know I've been doing things like one that I can sell in the world. Like, I've been doing treatment, not every natural hair. That's a new trend now. A lot of black females do a lot of natural hairdos. Like no one do perms. Well, maybe some people do, but not. Most of us don't. We trying to be natural now, but it's important to keep your hair healthy. So I had to look up YouTube. There was a girl who came in who I was working with. She was a high school girl. I was working with her, and I see she had something. Her hair kept leaking. I asked her, "What is that?" She started telling me how she do protein for her hair. So I was like, "What do you put?" I didn't mayo, eggs. She put, and any old hair growth oil. I didn't know that couldn't work. So I kept thinking about it, and I was like, okay, let me do one. So when I first did my protein treatment, my hair grew. It got thick and grew. I was like, wow, it may not grew a lot, but it had some progress because my hair was damaged bad. I had to trim it and everything, but it had some type of progression. And I ended up start doing it. So I kept doing a lot of hair ingredients, like a lot of natural hair ingredients. I kept doing to my hair. I use mostly aloe for my hair because that's really make your hair hydrated. I had to research, okay, what's good for your hair? What kind of things can I put my hair for? It's not about the hair growth. It's about keeping it healthy, thick and strong, and stop making it break off. So I had to research. I did my research, and I did a lot of stuff. I even did a book of hair. I even did that. Not even a book, but I wrote it down. Maybe one day I can publish it. I don't know. I just did all those things. I just have my imaginary mind. I can do this and that. I just have I'm always in my mind, every day I always think. When I'm at a job, I'm in my imaginary world. I'm something big. I'm something huge, a huge star. And that's what I think. No matter what, I always think that's my imaginary place. I've been thinking like this since I was a kid. I have an imaginary place. I'm a famous girl. When I was in middle school, I was thinking I'm a famous girl. I'm famous, and that's in my mind. I wasn't popular in school. I wasn't that girl. I was a normal looking girl. It was just, I wasn't in the popular clique or anything. I don't really have friends. I don't talk to people I graduate with. I left them alone. I just stay to myself. It's just I have to think what I want in life, and I have to focus. It's just I'm afraid. My biggest fear turning 30 and I still never become nothing. That's my biggest fear. I have one more year of 20 in my 20s. One more year. This is my last shot. Before I leave 28, this is my last shot, and I'm constantly crying at home. I don't know what to do because I'll be gone in my 20s. I always tell my little brother he lucky because he's still in his 20s. He's in his prime. He think he's not in his prime, but I said, you're in your prime. I'm telling him, you're young. You're still in your young 20s. He's literally 20, just 20 years old. I say, hold on, I got to do gas. I said, you can become something. You can, if you stay consistent, maybe 23, you will be known. He want to have his record label to help other artists. And I understand that. I want to have my talent agency, and I want to be partner with him with record label because I want to help people who wants to become something. I want to do something in the talent area because I really want to help because I never got the dream I wanted. So I just want to help somebody dream, And then I have my own other business idea, my hair. I want to do stuff in hair areas. I want to do stuff for skin also because I used to have bad skin. Now I'm treating my skin with natural stuff, food natural, aloe. I do my facial mask with aloe, with turmeric, and all the honey and all that stuff to keep my skin healthy. I mean, it's still but it's clearing up a little bit. It's not clearing up as much, but it's clearing up. So I want to work on that. I also want to do my own smoothie. My smoothie brand, because I've been creating to lose weight. So it's not even about losing weight. It's keep your insides clean, detox the insides, your inside your body. I also want to do teas, because I used to drink. I'm a big fan drinking green tea. I'm a big fan. Like my parents create their own tea, they island tea, but I don't really drink that because it's kind of like, it's good for you, but it's nasty at the same time. So I don't really drink their tea too much. So they always ask me if I drink my tea. I be telling them yeah, but I don't. It's really I hate the taste of it. But I ain't gonna lie, Haitian teas or Jamaican tea or whatever tea from an island person, they are good. They help you clean your inside. They detox you. It's good. Because they put all the natural herbs and all that natural stuff in it. But my parents mostly use ginger in it, and ginger is good for your insides. It's just, ginger got that little spice to it, and I don't really like it too much. But as I was saying, like, I feel like I can become something, but I just don't have a way in life. I'm only doing this video because I'm like, let me just use it as a diary and just speak my mind. I'm gonna post it on YouTube, but it's not like my sister and them follow me on YouTube, so they can't find me, and that's good because they will make fun. They'll be like, but I just feel like each of me and my siblings, like me, my younger brother, and my two sisters, I just feel like all four of us have potential. We just need Jehovah God. We just need His Spirit to guide us. We just need Him to to help us. We just want His guidance. We just want Him to help us with life. Because right now, I was so, like, it's like I'm still lost. Like, I don't know where to do. I don't know where to be, what to do. It's just, I'm lost. And I need to find a way. It's just, and my younger brother, he's starting to become like that, like how I was. He's starting to be lost. And he don't know that. He's not going to tell, because he's not the type that speak his mind. He's not the type that going to tell you how he feel, but we see it. Like me and my sisters, we see it. He lost. He's like in his 20. You finish high school. You finish high school. That's when the real world kick in. After you graduate, the real world kicks in. You're like, what are you going to do with life? Because you're not a kid no more. You're an adult. You have to figure out with life. And it's hard. I thought it was going to be easy. Like, I could get this. I could get the business. Me and my sisters, we were signed to a talent agency. A talent agency didn't even get us nowhere. We thought it was going to be like, and as I'm growing up more, it's like life is tough. It's not easy. And I always tell my little brother, you as much is a relax, because at the end of the day, he has us because we're older. We can help him with anything. But with us, it's like me and my sister, because me and my twin sister, we're the oldest. It's like, it's hard because we're gonna get lost. We lost. I'm mostly lost in life. Like, it's hard to become something. It's hard to be where you want to be. It's hard. And every day I wake up, I'm grateful for the job I have. I'm grateful for God even helping me get the job, because I needed money. I needed money at the same time to pay bills. Right now, I did my responsibility. Sorry for my speech, but I always have a bad speech, bad grammar. I always take out the money when I get paid. My paycheck come out like $500 every 2 weeks. I take out the money. I gotta help my parents pay the bills. The good thing about my mom, she let us pay half the bill. Like, we don't have to pay the full bill. Like, we gotta pay partial. I just have to put $100 in for the light bill and $30 in for the Wi-Fi. That's it. Same thing with my younger sister. $100 in for a light bill, $30. Like, we split it. And then the car insurance, we under our mom name. So my car insurance is $100. My sister and them, they are more. Because at the one of my sisters, she got full coverage, and the other one, I don't know how hers was more. But at the same time, it's good because we still able to keep some money in our pockets. But also, I also go grocery shopping for the house, like, buy things for the house. And sometimes, and I kind of look at it like, I need to succeed. I need to find a way. It's not to be succeed, or I just want to be rich just to be rich. Being rich is not going to make you happy. You're still going to be depressed. You're still going to be, how many rich people out there, they only happy because of things that got, their luxury stuff. But deep down their heart, some rich people or celebrities, or, some of them, they just want, some of them just like alone. They feel lonely inside. They feel like, you see some of them on drugs, some of them die overdose. That's why I said I don't want to be famous because it's an easy life. No, you're still normal. We still normal people. We all as one. We just one. In God's eyes, we all one. We're no different from the other. The only thing different is, because you just live a rich life, you just famous. It's just the title you got. But at the same time, we're one. We cry, everybody bleed, everybody, everybody's the same. It's just money doesn't make you happy, and I don't do it for money. I'm not gonna do it like, I want to do this. I just have to find what can make me happy. If I just do anything just to be rich, I still feel miserable inside, still depressed. It's not about money all the time. Because if it was about the money, I could have go find another job that paid $14 an hour and get the money there. I go work for the post office. It's not about the money for me. It's about being happy and where you want your life to be. And that's it. Like, I don't have kids now, but I always say before I have kids, I must get the life together. I always say that because I don't want them to come out. Because we didn't get none of these. We didn't get name brand things. We didn't get none of that. Because my parents couldn't afford these things. We didn't get none of those things. I mean, we own it now. We can buy it. But I choose not to buy it because I want to save. Because my savings is for every day I got to pray to God. Please don't let my car break down because my savings is for investment. I could have $10,000 right now in my savings. I don't have it because of my car. I kept putting in my car and people was borrowing money. So I had to put a stop to that. I said, listen, I really want to save. I really want to invest. I want to become something. I want to invest in myself. I told my little brother, start saving so you can invest. I'm going to stop this video because I got to do gas.